art soothes souls. You know, it's a place that when you need to reach down and find something else, it's there.
It's part of one's humanity, and everyone in life, every single human being has this humanity, this life, or this thing we call art.
Art is a thing that lasts. It's with us all through civilization.
Art is a very powerful thing. We're always searching for this thing that makes us, uniquely human. I think art will be the thing in the end that distinguishes human beings.
The museum has always been a pretty important part of the cultural landscape of Columbus.
What the Art Museum has is so different from any other part of my life.
The museum is an intrinsic part of my life.
It's a very, very nice place to spend time.
It's a building I've been going to for 35, 40 years on a regular basis. It inspires me to really stay engaged and involved with it.
Not only in the Art Museum do you see great works of art from the past, but you also see modern masters, and you see local masters like Amina Robinson. And that was a great thing for students to see at the museum, that people from Columbus, from their own neighborhood, make it as professional artists.
The Columbus Museum of Art isn't about a few elite people. It's about the entire community.
We truly are a museum of the community, for the community, and now we want to be a better museum for the community.
I made more close, lasting friendships at the museum than any other place I can think of. And I still have those friends today.
I just love the museum. It's a joyous place to be.
To its world-renowned collection and its 125-year legacy, the Columbus Museum of Art has added a bold and ambitious new mission: great experiences with great art for everyone.
We have a reputation, really not only nationally but internationally, for having a great collection. Works of art from our collection travel around the world. And we really felt that the thing that we could do that could truly transform us was to concentrate on the great experience part. Concentrate on working with our great art to create the best possible experience for the broadest public.
We already have the great art, we have an incredible collection, and we want to provide those experiences with the art to everybody. We're all about the connection between the two.
Absolutely, I think that's the key. The great experiences that will make this museum different and make it special.
It's all about the experience. You got to give people a reason to want to come. And I think the museum has done that, and will continue to do that, and give people a reason to keep coming back.
We're turning the museum from a noun to a verb, and so to be in there with other people and to see activity and to see other people relate to the art, I think is a fun part of the experience.
You don't have to know a lot about art to walk in the door and feel comfortable. If you walk in, we have things that will make you feel comfortable, and it will be a great experience.
It's about your own discovery process, and finding ways to open up that discovery process for people is, I think, a very new journey for art museums. It's a journey that other kinds of museums have gone on that I think in the 21st century you're going to see art museums go on this journey.
Providing great experiences with great art for everyone will require vision, creative leadership, and growth. In order for the Columbus Museum of Art to grow physically and financially, an $80 million endowment and capital campaign is now underway. This campaign, the first by the museum in more than 2 decades, will permit the development of innovative new spaces and programs, and the stable economic base to support them.
It's been a very long time since we grew the footprint of this building. It's been a long time. and we are bulging at the seams.
We have over 10,000 objects in our collection. Only 500, 700 can be displayed at any one time. And so that means 9,000 are in the basement being stored that people don't even know we own. They're never going to get the opportunity to see them if we cannot expand our building. Our building was built in 1931, and we do not have one more inch of gallery space than we had in 1931.
A public museum is about sharing the works of art, sharing it with the broadest public possible, not about keeping them in the dark where no one can see them. So it's important to be able to provide gallery space so that we can continue to grow the collection. Our exhibition hall is too small. We're getting shut out of a number of really wonderful exhibitions that we'd like to bring here, but we can't because we don't have the space.
I would like to see us live gloriously on this city block. What if we could really enliven this whole space and have something that's inviting as you come up to it? Maybe there's a lot of art outside. There's a place that you can sit and be part of a museum experience even from the outside.
Now you're hitting on one of my passions with creating art all around us. And that goes back to the whole theme of that the museum is not about paintings on the wall. And that the outdoor part of it will be very exciting. People coming to visit will know that the experience starts the moment they get out of their car.
Larger, more inviting spaces inside and out are just part of the campaign's goal for the Columbus Museum of Art.
This campaign is about two things. It's about making this museum an even better place for more of us. There is an architectural component to that. There's a space need that accompanies that. The second thing this campaign is about is changing our financial model and about sustainability for the future. Because half of this campaign is about endowment and about a future of sustainability.
I am frequently amazed at the very modest size of the Columbus Museum's endowment. And as a consequence, there's just a tremendous annual pressure to raise more money to support just day-to-day programs.
Right now we fundraise 60% of our operating costs, and you know, it never stops. It's just ongoing every day. And we can't keep on going like that.
I think the important thing about the endowment is it enables the board and the staff and the net to focus more on the vision and on the mission and on the quality of the programming and product that they can produce, and spend a lot less time really frankly chasing, in many instances, very small dollars in order to just make ends meet.
This is a great time to invest in the museum. First of all, the museum has great momentum, has good leadership, has a good reputation for what it does, and it's a growing program, and this is really about expanding the reach of the museum and enhancing what we can do for the community.
With your support, the Columbus Museum of Art will continue to be a cultural centerpiece with expanded capabilities to teach, to reach, to affect lives in the myriad of ways that only art can do.
Art changes the way we think.
Art expands our view.
Art knows no boundaries. Art doesn't let us forget.
Art stretches the imagination.
Art speaks all languages.
Art is freedom.
Art is passion.
Art breeds creativity.
Art is one of our most valuable assets.
Art is the language of the human spirit.
Art makes us smile.
Art makes us cry.
Art does not discriminate.
Art connects people.
Art opens doors.
Art tells a story.
Art asks questions.
Art teaches us new things.
Art creates hope.
Art creates memories.
Art creates an environment. Art changes lives.
Art matters.
Art matters.
Art matters.
Art matters.
Art matters.
Art matters.
Art matters.